can't believe we're almost midway through June. Oh my word, this like year is just flying by so fast. I apologize if this video is late. Obviously I usually post the last week of the month or the first week of a new month, but last week was just a lot. I have been educating myself on the BLM movement and watching quite a bit of documentaries and really fully educating myself on what's going on in the world, so I just didn't feel like it was an appropriate time to post a budget video. But here we are. I'm also drinking this gin and tonic. It's a spirit cooler from Noonkan Breweries, which is literally around the corner from me. I'm not a spirit person, but I thought, what the heck, let's just try it out. I am at home. So yeah, let's get into the video and let's see if I saved any money or if I lost money. For the month of May, just like a recap, 2 wins. I just want to say 2 wins happened. I got my full salary from my second job, which I did not expect. Like I mentioned in the previous video, I wasn't quite sure about whether I was going to get a full salary, half a salary, a stipend. I actually excluded that income from my budget itself. Really happy because I actually incurred quite a bit of expenses. And then the second win was I cancelled my phone contract. This is one thing that I was speaking about since I started this debt-free journey, was to cancel my phone contract. This was the last month that I paid for it. My phone is officially a prepaid phone. And yeah, so I'm going to be 650 rand richer at the end of June, which is exciting. Throughout the month of May, I incurred quite a bit of expenses, and it's not something that I knew beforehand. It just sort of crept out of me, and so I was gonna buy some shares and get onto easy equities, but I'm glad I didn't, just because of what happened throughout the month of May. One of the biggest expenses I had was my dental care. So if you don't know, or if you're new watching this video, I don't have medical aid, so any health related stuff I have to pay out of pocket. I found a cavity, a massive cavity, and I ended up going to the dentist, and they decided that, oh no, I have to take out my wisdom teeth, which I can just extract. I ended up having a cleaning done. I had 2 extractions. I had the second molar extraction where the cavity was, and then my wisdom tooth. And if you don't have wisdom teeth, extractions cost more than a normal extraction. So that thing, you have to pay for injections, you have to pay for x-rays, so it was quite a big expense that came out of the month of May. Wasn't expecting that. I actually have to do the other side, but I'm doing that at the end of this month. One of the other 2 big expenses that came out of May was I had to buy a laptop charger, and holy moly, I did not know that laptop chargers are so expensive. It's like, I really got a heart attack. I had to, because I borrowed someone's laptop and the charger blew in my plug socket, and so I had to replace it. And then the other one was just my reading classes. So besides this one that I have now, I bought another one that's more appropriate for screen time and on my phone. At the moment, my emergency fund is completely depleted. 20% of me is like really sad about it, but also 80% of me is actually happy, because in the past, before I started this debt-free journey, I would have like borrowed money from my parents, or I would have taken it from my credit card, or if all else failed, I would have taken a loan out to cover expenses like this. And I was just so happy that I actually had money in an emergency fund to cover the stuff. As much as there's nothing in it now, I'm just so happy that I got to a point in my life where I didn't have to borrow money to pay for it. For the month of June, it did things a little bit different. Our rent is staying the same. I just signed a new lease agreement, and we spoke with our landlord, just telling him, look, usually we are always able to cover the increases based on if Quinn and I are getting raises. Just the way things are looking at the moment, we're not quite sure. So we were really open and upfront with him, and he said, okay, cool, let's review at the end of the year again if one of us do get it, and if we can just give him an extra 200 rand to cover his rates and levies, because we do live in a security complex. So I understand what he means by that. Groceries, on the other hand, I tried my utmost best to stay within the budget that I put up for myself in the beginning of the year when it comes to food. But ever since the lockdown and food has honestly just gone up, and I just don't know how to fix the food budget. Like, honestly, I can't. And I thought I was really going crazy when it started going up, like exponentially up. And an article actually popped up on my Facebook feed saying that people in the sort of low income brackets and middle class income brackets are spending more than 700 to 1,500 more on food. Food has really been utterly expensive, and I just don't know how I am gonna make it work moving forward, which is really sad. Also, water and electricity has gone up. We all know that Eskom won the battle to up the fee for electricity. And also, now that I'm working from home, which for the foreseeable future, mind you, my electricity bill and water had gone up. So I feel like, yeah, for like cancelling my phone contract, but like it made no difference because everything else is going up. Personal care had gone up as well. So both Courtney and I had gone to the dentist. Courtney just had a cleaning done, but we had to change our toothbrushes because apparently we were using incorrect toothbrushes. We had to buy specific mouthwash because my mouth is really sensitive, and I had to change my toothpaste because I've got very sensitive teeth and gums. So the toothpaste I'm using is almost 60 rand for one tube, guys. I just feel like I'm going backwards and not forward, but whatever, this is life and I just have to deal with it. Policies all the same. However, I'm getting quite a bit of SMSs and emails that my policies are increasing, and this is usually the time where our policies do start to increase, so I have to make wiggle room for that. Debt, I do not pay extra on my credit card. Car loan is all the same, but SARS I did pay a bit extra for it because I wasn't even sure how much I still owed. I was just paying as I go, and I actually did check the other day. So I was like, okay, if I want this to be done by the end of the year, how much extra do I need to pay? So from next month onwards, I'm paying even more, just so that by the end of the year it will be completely done. And then savings, not much on savings. I did put money into the emergency fund, but this month Courtney and I decided that we've been very stingy with our money, obviously for obvious reasons, but this month we just felt like we just wanted to splurge a bit. So we spent quite a bit of money on just like things that we just, I won't say need, but wanted. So like we bought proper Tupperware and a few organizational stuff. I started getting into bullet journaling, so I spent quite a bit of money on the bullet journal itself and the stationery. I think I'm very obsessed with stationery. Courtney and I went out twice, or we took takeaways out twice this month. So yeah, Courtney and I sat one day after pain, and we just felt like this month was the month that we just wanted to splurge a little bit on ourselves and not feel guilty about it. Obviously, we've got a goal in mind to be debt free, but I think there's nothing wrong with just spoiling yourself. The one extra thing was I had to get antibiotics because 2 days after my extractions I got an infection. So, but it's just sad that like food had gone up, petrol had gone up, but it doesn't really affect us because I'm not at work. It's okay, like there's no extra money going towards fuel because I am literally going to be at home until next year. It was just a lot, and I think that's why Courtney and I decided that this was the month that we were just gonna splurge on ourselves because we were hectic, guys. It's getting that hectic. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for my budget video this month. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that it was informative in some ways. I know I've been quite open with what I pay for and where I have my wins and my lows. But if there's anything in particular that you want me to change of my budget video, let me know. I am more than accommodating to listen to your requests. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next budget video, and take care. Bye guys.